The music, we really enjoyed that too, didn't we? Me and my campaign would like to thank all of you for coming out and being with us. We know this is a Father's Day weekend. It's a beautiful day, and you decided to come here and support me. All you guys don't realize what that means to me and my family and all those that support me in this campaign. This campaign, it means the world to us and our mission and our goals that we've set forth for this city. I believe that we are going to do tremendous things, not by my will or by just my knowledge, but we're going to use the people of this city to make the things that we do happen. Running 6 different companies, 2 of them international, one thing that I learned was it was never me that made my company. It was the people that I employed. So I always treated the people that I employed like family. And I believe if you take care of your people and you hire good people that can bring something to the table, then I believe that that's what creates the goodness around us. And for this city, we want to implement the same kind of actions. But for those that don't know me, my name is Randall, and I'm running to be mayor in 2022 for the London city here. This race ain't just your normal race. I'm not doing this to get power because I'm not interested in power. What I am interested in is that another kid don't have to leave here because there's nothing here for them to do. If you grew up in Laurel County or you grew up in the city, we've all been saying it, there's nothing here. Then we keep electing the same people and the same people and the same people, the same group, the same network of people, and nothing ever changes. They keep making us promise after promise after promise, and nothing changes. It's time that we, the people of this area, start making better decisions of who we're voting in. And I can guarantee you we're going to make some changes. I know that a lot of people think that I'm not from here. I was raised right here in the Tri-County area. My family's so back are right in this city. London was the biggest place to be. I remember coming when I was growing up and we'd drive up through here. This was the big city of this area. It's always shined so bright, this city. And I remember as a young man that I was like, wow, what a beautiful city. And I think anybody that lives in this area, whether you're in Knox County, Bell County, wherever you're from, you said the same thing. Man, London's big. But and I know that we've grown and we think some things have changed, but let's be honest. We need further economical growth here. We need to start heading toward the future. We need fresh ideals. We need to give hope and empower our young people to start getting involved in this city. We can't keep going down this path to where the young people's opinions don't matter, and as of right now, they don't. We have so many bright minds that have so many great ideals that need to be heard. You know, I believe if you're a leader and leading my companies, the first thing I always do is listen to my people. I never think that I'm the one that's going to change everything. But I listen to them and I hear their voices of reason, and I built my company that way. That's the same way this city has to be ran and built. First, like a business. Not about personal favors, who you know, or if you can get a job if you do this. I'm not doing any of that. What I do want is, since I'm retiring from my companies and I'm running to do this, I want true, significant change in this city. I want a future for your children, your grandchildren, your nieces and nephews. And it only is going to come about by doing this right here. I was talking to my wife and I said, how do we truly change the things in this city? I said, I've got to run for office. It's not about the power, but that title gives me the ability to speak on behalf of everybody that lives in this city. So I can negotiate good paying jobs. So we can stop the foolishness spending and the waste of money. So people can be held accountable if you're in a position in this city. Things like that has to take place for true change to come. But I know when we started this, I told my wife, I said, I don't know if anybody's going to support us. We don't have the last name, our family's not well known. I said, but if it's meant to be, they will. They'll get behind the ideals that we bring forth. We've got to start focusing on the infrastructure of this city. Water lines and sewer lines and roads need to be updated. There's things that are, like I was saying about our youth, that we need to focus on. We need to be able to bring in better ideals into this city. But first, the infrastructure has to take place. We need to bring industry. This being the crossroads of this area, you have 80 and I-75. Why don't we have some big industry sitting on Platte somewhere here? We've got to sell London to be what it is. And if somebody that we know real good out of California, they said, why would you want to move to London of all places? You could live anywhere. And I said, because if you came here and spent 5 minutes with somebody that lives in Laurel County in London, there's no better people on the face of this planet. You go into a gas station and you're called honey 15 times before you walk out of it. So they came over and visited, and he's like, I think I was called honey 20 times before we got out of that gas station. There is no better place on earth. That's why I came home. That's why me and my family are investing millions of dollars into this community, because we believe in it. It's nothing else. This is a chance. This election is the chance to be everything we've been complaining about to make that change, guys. And that's why I need you voting for me. I need you to get behind this campaign and tell your friends, if you're truly wanting to make a change in 2022, you vote well. This campaign is fully funded by me and my wife. Nobody has gave me a dime. They've come ask for jobs. I've told them no. I will not do dealings with anybody. This time that we put the people first. I promise you this, and I'm saying it from everybody here and those that's on Facebook, my office will always be open to you, regardless if you're rich, you're poor, or whatever your level is. My office will be open to you. Your voice will matter. I will take into account everything. Do I believe that I can change everything in this city? No, sir. And I'd lie to you if I said I could. But what we can do is start making a change to a more positive future. I don't know if any of you grew up poor, but when you're poor, you don't have much of a voice. You see a lot of injustice. And because you don't have the right last name, you can't make nothing change. And I was that kid growing up. So when I come back here, I made a promise that I was going to do something different, and this is it. We're going to do something different, because I don't care how much money you make. You've got a voice with me. But I can't win this by myself. I need everybody that's in this building to talk to your friends. If they want to meet, we're meeting personally after this event. You want to meet? I want to meet with you. We've met with over 900 and some people. We've talked to them individually, sat in private, or we've sat in the campaign office. There's over 8,000 people that's in this city. I want to sit down with every one of them if they want to sit down. We've got plenty of time. I want to hear every problem and every concern you got. I promise, us together, we're going to make this city bigger and brighter than it's ever been. So vote well 2022. And if any questions you have before you leave here today, I want to answer them. We have another group that's going to be coming in. They're going to be singing. Make sure you get your bellies full. Make sure that you get all the shirts and We've got pins, hats, everything over there. Gun holsters, we've got them over there. Take it with you, hand it out, give it out to your friends. And like I said, if they want to meet, contact us on Facebook, message me. I want to meet anybody that wants to meet. Because if there's anything that we really want to, the message we want to convey, this ain't about Randall Weddle or Victoria Weddle or my family. This is about you guys. This is about your children, your grandchildren. 2022 is going to be one of the biggest elections for this city. We have very little time to be playing around. It's very, very important for many of reasons. But we need federal grants in this city to make it happen. And we've got to have somebody that's going to seriously take time to write these grants to make this city happen. Thank you. Somerset has received over $110 million in federal grants, while we've not received but 2 in 16 years. It's time that we make that change and we get somebody full-time writing grants. That's public record. Ask Mitch McConnell's office. They've sponsored 2 grants in 16 years. But we've got to change that. While Somerset is booming, London's being left behind. There's the honest truth. We've got to start asking the feds, hey, we want some of that money down here. We want it to be bigger and better, don't we? I'm not suggesting, some people ask me, how do you plan on doing these things? It's not about raising taxes. The feds give out so much money, we need to be pulling it right here in Laurel County. So to end this, I truly want you to know that I appreciate each and every individual. It means a lot to me, it means a lot to my wife, our children, and those that work tirelessly in our campaign. I mean, a lot of people's putting in a lot of long hours, talking to people, getting appointments set up for us to meet people, and it's truly a blessing to us. And before I end this, I want to give honor to God, and I thank Jesus Christ for that.